Alright, so unbeknownst to me, it turns out what day of the week you cut your hair actually matters. And this is according to Vedic philosophy, which is, those are the ancient scriptures that Hinduism is based on. They go back to like 7000 BC or something. It's like the foundation of like Hindu spirituality and like a lot of like spiritual stuff that we still do today, like yoga. In fact, yoga comes from Vedic philosophy. So anyway, and this is not unique to Vedic philosophy, but like the 7 days of the week are named after the 7 gods. Those being the planets, the wandering stars in the sky, the stars that move independent of the constellation. So the moon, sun, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. These are all the gods. They're the 7 gods of every ancient theology. And it's also kind of in the Bible. It's a little bit more obscure, but like it's in every religion. These 7 gods really consistent. And 7 days a week are named after them. So each day of the week has like a specific energy to it, based like related to that god. And we kind of feel it. I think each day has a feel to it. And I don't think it's just because of the modern rhythms, the modern lifestyle rhythms. I think like there's an actual like spiritual like foundation to each of these days and why we do things on certain days. So anyway, based on when you cut your hair, you can trigger different energetic and spiritual effects in Vedic astrology, which I put a lot of weight into. Now that I think that material science is mostly bogus. But if you're really into material science, like you're not going to like this at all. Just throwing that out there. Starting with Sunday. Sunday is a bad day to cut your hair. The reason being, something about cutting your hair reduces your lifespan, your wealth, intelligence, and causes conflict. So Sunday is the sun god, and that's like the god of like health. And it's kind of like, I think it is Jesus. Jesus is a reincarnation of the sun god. I don't think it's related here, but like, for some reason, when you cut your hair on that day, it causes those sorts of problems in Vedic astrology. And then Monday is an okay day. So Monday is associated with the moon. The moon is the god of emotions, reflection. It's Jehovah, the god of the Israelites, in the Old Testament, actually. Anyway, it's more emotional, it's reflective. So I guess you cut your hair on that day, it's good for your mental peace and emotional balance and longevity, because those things are all related. And I don't know why, but like, I saw this, like, if you have a son, then I guess it's not good. And as of April 8th, like, I now have a son, unfortunately, but fortunately. So that day's out for me, if I follow this, which I will. Tuesday is another bad day. So Tuesday is Tears Day, which comes from the Norse god named for Mars. And Mars is like a very warlike god. And so if you cut your hair on this day, because like it's very severe. Cutting your hair is like it's blood, like it's an extension of your body, and it's an extension of your spirit. Or I mean, like a lot of your spirituality is in your hair. But anyway, cutting your hair is like really like shocking. So that combined with like the intense energy of Tuesday is going to have some negative effects. That's what I think is going on. Anyway, I'm not really totally sure. So shorten your life, invite death, anger, and accidents. And then cause blood-related health issues. Hair is kind of a blood-related health issue because hair is a surplus of blood in Chinese medicine. So probably want to avoid cutting our hair on that day. Wednesday is the best overall day to cut your hair. So Wednesday is Woden's day in Norse. Woden is Mercury. And Mercury in Vedic astrology is Buddha. Also Buddha. So the thing that like the guy that figured out how to never have to reincarnate again, or became a Buddha. Mercury is the god of intelligence, very quick-witted, god of fermentation too. So if you cut your hair on this day, you get the energies of Mercury, of Buddha, and you invite wealth, prosperity, intelligence, and good fortune. Interesting, in Celtic language, Wednesday, Mercury is, which is also Woden in Norse. So Mercury English, or Mercury is more like Latin. Yeah, I think it's Latin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Latin. So Mercury in Celtic language is also Buddha, because they got it from Vedic philosophy. All these ancient religions are basically like the same thing. more you dive into it, you realize that. So anyway, God of wisdom. Not wisdom, I think that's more like Saturn. God of intelligence. So I guess this is the best overall day in Vedic astrology to cut your hair. A lot of good things happen. Thursday, not a great day. That being because it's Thor's day. Thor, the god of thunder in Norse philosophy, is Jupiter. And Jupiter, the Jupiter's name in Vedic, the Indian, whatever the Indian language is, sound really ignorant right now, is guru, which I think is interesting. We get the word guru from India, and that is their god Jupiter. And according to secret history, Jupiter was the god that came down and taught humanity all about herbalism, probably the chakras, the energy meridians, just like educated humanity on all this wisdom that comes from the ancient philosophies that were like, how do they figure this out? It's because Jupiter, Thor, Guru, the wise one who knows all, taught all of humanity these things. So anyway, the Vedics really admire Jupiter, and this predates Jesus Christ, so like that's their guy. Yeah, so like they're all about Guru, about Jupiter. He's the guy who gave us all this stuff, all this knowledge. And so if you cut your hair on that day, it's like disrespectful to all the deities, which all have their role. None of them's better than another, but like that, since that's their main guy, I think it's really disrespectful, which is probably, maybe it's true. So if you cut your hair on that day, you lose wisdom, wealth, and spiritual merit. So it's like a karmic effect on you. It's not good. Not good for not having to reincarnate going forward. And that's the goal. That was Buddha's goal, to never have to reincarnate again. And so this is going to add to your karmic debt and make you have to pay it off, and reincarnate more to learn and try to do better. So anyway, not a great day to cut your hair. Friday is a good day. Friday is just a feel-good day. And I think it's more than just like it's going to be the weekend. I think even if you have to work over the weekend, Friday still has like a fun feel. So Friday is related to Venus. I guess it was Fry's day. In Norse, it's like Fry or something. That's their god for Venus. And it's Lucifer in Christianity. It's the devil, or a devil. That's not a bad thing. It's the god of desire, passion, and also, like I said, beauty. So this is a great day for grooming. It's going to have the best beautifying effect. So like best like cosmetic effect on your hair. Cut it on Friday. It says in it, you enhances your physical appearance, you attract love, improve relationships, and bring success in creative fields. Lucifer is kind of a trickster, creative type. But also there's a beauty element. Anyway, like, best day to groom on Friday. Hairs are getting the energy of Venus, goddess of, I guess maybe Venus is like the female aspect to that deity. I think they all have a male and a female. Maybe Lucifer's more the male. You get a lot of that in Greek mythology, like they all have a male and female component. So yeah, but Wednesday I guess is the best overall day in Vedic philosophy, and then Friday is the other really good day. But it gives you more of a cosmetic effect, which maybe is what we want if we're experiencing hair loss, like me. And then Saturday, another bad day. So Saturday is Saturn's day. Saturn is Satan. It's another devil. I don't know who's really the devil of Christianity, but like not a bad thing. Like we need Saturn. It's the god of wisdom, the god of time. Gives us a lot of the physical law properties that make life on Earth possible. But anyway, if you cut your hair on this day, it's going to cause problems. Saturn's kind of another, like Mars is kind of another severe deity personality type. So you invite misfortune, poverty, misfortune, poverty, chronic illness, and premature death. Doesn't sound good. So avoid cutting your hair on Saturdays. Really just have, so we just have those 3 days, and then one's after me because I got a boy now. And then the other thing you have to do is you have to align this with the lunar cycle. So there are only certain days of the lunar cycle that you're supposed to cut your hair, and so like based on that, like there are only like a handful of times in like a few months span where it's like a good time to cut your hair. So upcoming though, there is a good day. So on Wednesday, June 3rd, that's the 3rd day in the next lunar cycle. So it's the 3rd day after the full moon. That is like the best time for cosmetic effect on your hair in the lunar cycle. So Friday's the best day of the week for cosmetic improvement of your hair in the week cycle. But the 3rd day in the lunar cycle is the best day in that whatever. I don't even know what the word is. But like 3rd day after the full moon, 3rd day after the new moon, those are the best times for your hair to cut it. And you want it to fall on a Wednesday or a Friday, ideally a Friday. But I mean either one's really good because this is the overall best day in Vedic philosophy to cut your hair. So next Wednesday, June 3rd, is a double whammy. It's a Wednesday and it's the 3rd day in the lunar cycle. So I'm cutting my hair on that day. I'm shaving on that day. Best day to cut your hair coming up. Highly recommended that you do it if you buy into all this stuff as much as I do. So that ended up being a longer video than I thought. I'm going to do another video on the lunar cycle. Best days on the lunar cycle. That's pretty much the 3rd day after the new moon, 3rd day after the full moon. Look for that to be on a Wednesday or a Friday. Cut your hair on those days. Otherwise, you do like, it's kind of like the same in terms of like the negative effects of cutting your hair. So there you go. That might be the next video. We'll see what I figure, what I'm inspired to do. And if you want more information on unusual approaches to hair loss, more ideas, I got a lot of stuff I'm putting on my website for like herbal decoctions to work on the life force, the etheric body. So check out my website, it's hairlossalchemy.com, and I'll be making more videos about herbs in the future because I'm getting really hardcore into that. All right.